Why is Elon Musk promoting his tweets to all Twitter? Ever since Elon Musk bought Twitter, we're all seeing more of him. In fact, sometimes I feel we're not missing any of him. Every single one of his updates, jokes, memes, and thoughts are popping up on our timeline. But it makes sense because I follow him. Yep. People who do not follow him are also seeing his tweets regularly. In fact, when I thought about it, I don't see all the tweets, comments, or likes of any other person I follow with such regularity as I'm seeing Musk's. Recently, there has been a lot of speculation, drama, and debate going on around the new Twitter owner's behavior and usage of the company. But why is Elon Musk promoting his tweets all over Twitter? Is this even true? Hello and welcome to Viral Bits. Keep watching to the end of this video as we'll spend the following few minutes searching for all of the answers. Elon's erratic self-promotion. First, let's confirm whether Elon has been using Twitter to promote his own tweets. The very first evidence that we found is from the meme that Elon shared on the 14th of February. The meme clearly showed that Elon is aware and might be involved in showering everyone's timelines with his tweets. The tech giant owner is not new to the meme sharing game. In fact, he indulges in it quite often. This may be considered one of the languages he uses to communicate with his followers. Pretty normal, we all use memes to say things we can't really find words for. Calling an emergency. Moving on to more concrete findings, Guardian reported that Elon's cousin, James Musk, who is now a Twitter employee, told them that Musk even called for an emergency when his tweets were not gaining many views. This happened on game night, when Elon's Superbowl tweet did not receive as much traction as he wished. Guardian reports it as, quote, "A disgruntled Musk called for an emergency effort after a tweet he sent during Sunday's Super Bowl game failed to achieve as much engagement as a tweet from Joe Biden. Interviews and internal documents reviewed by Platformer have revealed." Simply put, people don't want to see him anymore as much as they did when he first bought Twitter. The effort was sparked when a tweet from the president, who has 37 million followers, generated nearly 29 million impressions, while a similar tweet from Musk, who has 128 million followers, generated little more than 9.1 million impressions. The effort that Guardian reports here was of an emergency call to all available coders to push Musk's tweet to maximum number of users. The coders ensured that 90% of Musk's followers saw his tweet, increasing its viewership by 1,000%. Firing top engineers. Earlier this month, it was reported by multiple platforms that Elon had fired one of his chief engineers because he complained that Musk's views were going down organically. Simply put, people don't want to see him anymore as much as they did when they first bought Twitter. This led to Elon firing the engineer. Whether all of this is entirely true or partially, we know at least Elon wants to be heard. But why? Let's figure that out. Free speech. The first argument that Musk made when he bought Twitter was that he would restore free speech. And we all know that Musk's most political views do not always go together with the current ruling party or the Democrats. It can even be said to some extent that he supports Republican politicians and ideologies. But even without thinking politically, it can be said that Musk wanted to have his voice amplified against all the counter-narratives, as Musk's usage of Twitter testifies to this argument. Elon has been using Twitter more creatively and vocally now than ever, perhaps because he doesn't have to fear any censorship. Now that he's the censorship board himself and he promised free speech, he wants to make maximum use of it. When we think about it, George Orwell's timeless quote comes to mind. All animals are equal, but some are more equal. So, can we say that Musk's voice is more free than other voices because he's tampering with the algorithm to promote his tweets? To me, yes. Because there's no doubt that Elon has been making changes to Twitter's algorithm and, in the process, promoting his own tweets. Money, money, money. Many Elon fans see him as an angel, a savior figure who has all the right calculations about the future and the current systems. In fact, many even say that he's a philanthropist. Even Musk himself joked that he bought the most expensive non-profit in the world. But let's get real. Twitter is no non-profit. Elon has made readjustments to the algorithm in a way that promotes the tweets of the paid accounts. The new Twitter promotes the verified accounts more than other accounts. If you pay $8 a month, you can reap some of these benefits too. The new API promotes verified users, and being a verified user, Elon is promoted too. A living, breathing advertisement. This is not the whole story. Elon has been really active promoting his views about Twitter and his planned changes as well. Why? Because what could be better than Elon himself to promote Twitter? He's a living, breathing advertisement with 128 million followers. His one tweet can boost views about Twitter and its business potential more than any other. He's there to increase trust for Twitter among its users. Staying active on Twitter, he's basically pushing everyone to use that platform more. Should it surprise you that this kind of works in his favor? I guess not. Self-promotion. A character trait. Arguments aside, I do believe Musk's self-promotion is his character trait, and not anything new. Elon has shown self-promotional behavior in all his endeavors. He uses self-promotion and his fan base to make billions. Remember when he made $500 flamethrowers to make millions, or when he sent that red electric car into orbit with a dummy? Well, that may count as attention-seeking, which is also an example of self-promotion, if done in the way that Musk did. However, it is certainly true that Elon has these self-promoting narcissistic traits. He may even admit to it, and he uses it as a successful marketing strategy. Musk fans even heed him for advice or seek answers, and he seems to like it. Musk made it this far and became one of the richest men on the planet with $0 marketing budget for Tesla. Psychologists even study that it is Musk's self-promotional habits that are behind Tesla's success. It seems that Musk is using the same tactics for Twitter, and his adventures with creating Twitter into a more futuristic social media platform. This also helps him create policies that would become profitable in the future. How? Well, psychologists study that Musk uses his self-promotion to create a cult psychology among his followers, which means that he's creating a cult around his personality of followers who trust him and his policies. In other words, this would result in least friction toward Musk's plans for Twitter, much like his new $8 policy didn't get much criticism because there was a whole force of fans defending it for him. There is a concept of unity created by Robert Cialdini, which states that political parties and influential figures, organizations try to merge with people in order to boost each other's self-esteem. In simple words, these people try to fit in with the masses and influence them from within. Now, isn't that just a dream for powerful figures who seek even more power? Hence, folks, what you're seeing on Twitter is just good old Musk's behavior. His promotion of his own tweets is not a new adventure, rather, Musk in his element. What are your views about it? Do you mind having Musk on your timelines, or is it okay because he owns the thing? Share with us in the comments.